Welcome back to KSAN News. Hot weather and dry weather continues for the Concho Valley. Pretty much sums up our weather headlines. In the 90s tomorrow, a little cooler, but not that much cooler. Maybe a degree or two going into tomorrow, but overall the heat is the main factor in the forecast. Heat advisory in effect to 7 p.m. tonight with plenty of sun this week and a cool pool game for you and the family. Just to switch it up and give you a little creativity if you're heading to the pool this week. Right now it's 101 degrees, feels like 98. Hot weather continues across the Concho Valley. Winds picked up a bit out of the south at 21 miles per hour. Breezes felt nice, but it's just infecting hot air over the region. And if we look at how temperatures were panning out this week, far as this morning, we were in the 90s early as noon, then got into the triple digits by 2 p.m., 3 and 4, currently still sitting that way. Thanks to that high pressure right here in the west parts of the Four Corner region, we'll continue to see that invection, but that stronger high has moved to the east. Nice weather for the southeast right now into the plains, maybe sparking some showers thanks to that warm front boundary into the Great Lakes region. And we're seeing this dry line here out west in New Mexico and also the Big Bend region, getting some shower activity, something we need here. But I want you to pay attention. The darker heights, which is the higher heights on this upper level map, is where that high pressure I showed you before. But watching the west is this ridge starts to intensify going into this week. So we could be seeing low 100s again going Saturday into Sunday. Some nice subsidence building there. That's a pretty strong ridge across the United States. Most of us will be hot across as far as central to the eastern part in West Texas as well. Then as we go into Wednesday, we start to get a little more increase, see some of those darker colors filter in, but overall, no sign of cooling down anytime soon. But the heat advisory is in effect to 7 p.m. thanks to those hot conditions in the low 100s. But the winds are a factor as well. Hot weather, dry weather, and the winds gusting out of 21 miles per hour out of the south, infecting some of that warm and then hot air from the west. Seeing all of that, keeping temperatures quite warm at this hour as we go into 6 and 7. And we'll continue to see gusty conditions going into tomorrow. As we look at Tuesday, going to be a little cooler and breezier for most of the area. Some cloud cover filters in Wednesday, 90s, upper 90s, a little cooler for our southern counties. We'll be in the upper 90s here in Tom Green. Thursday, same pattern, maybe a little triple digits for some of our region. More to the south near Ozona, you may be a couple degrees shy from that 100-degree mark. Maybe seeing a little couple upper level clouds to help influence that. Going into Friday, when you're heading out to downtown movie night, temperatures will be a little hot that as well. Won't cool off until the late evening and continue to see weather hot and dry. Overall, sounding like a broken record going into this weekend to tonight. Current conditions look like this, hot across the area. That pretty much sums it up, but here's something to switch it up for you. If you went to the pool this week and you need a new game, well, let's dive for treasure. All you have to do is get a group and have the parties turn away from the pool as the adults or whoever's in charge throws the coins or toys into the pool. You can use glow sticks or some of those pool rings to find. All you need is goggles and maybe some scuba gear if you have some of that, and have fun. And you can also throw some pennies and quarters in there as well for the little kids to give them something to dive in and get. That'll be fun for the family. Conditions later tonight will be hot, unfortunately. 90s continue, and tonight, as you go in tonight, things will be mild. But Friday night will be mild as well, a little toasty, but downtown movie night, if you go between Cactus Hotel, if you've been enjoying that with the kiddos, conditions will still be warm going there. Even they'll be playing Ghostbusters Afterlife. So if you believe in spirits, you might want to catch this movie out. It's going to be great. Tonight it'll be mild with temperatures in the 70s and 50s. 70s and upper 70s across the area. We'll continue to see warming trend going into tomorrow with low 90s for most of us into the next 5 days. But your package forecast, if you're discovering some packages or getting some tomorrow, conditions will overall be pretty much in the 70s to start before the hot weather filters in into the next 5 days. And this is going to be no rain in sight, folks, into the next 7 days. But dry weather continues. We'll be